why did the Romans not conquer Scotland and Ireland? That's an interesting question. Let's take a look at the map and let's explain where these places actually are. So let us go to the maps. Let's go to the map. Where is the map? Here is the map. So where is Rome? Where is Scotland? Where's Ireland? So as you can see, this here is Rome. This is Italy. The capital city is Rome, which was the capital of the Roman Empire. And if you look at Scotland and Ireland, it's way far away to the north and the west from Italy. So this is the UK. This island to the west of the UK is called Ireland. It is currently partitioned into two parts, Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. The British have this policy of partitioning every country they hate. So that's what they've done. And to the north of the UK, you have Scotland, you have Edinburgh, Glasgow, Inverness, Invercargill, Aberdeen, and so on and so forth. So this is Scotland. So the question is, why did the Romans not conquer Scotland and Ireland? So the Roman conquest of the British Isles begins with Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was looking to expand his influence and Roman influence in Europe. So he crossed the Alps and he went into what is known as Gaul, which is present-day France and Switzerland, and he carried out all sorts of conquests, massacres, atrocities on the local people there, the Celtic peoples. And he is considered to be a great conqueror, but he was a brutal barbarian. The kind of things he did were terrible. Anyhow, he conquered all these places, and then he crossed the English Channel and he invaded the British Isles, and he was able to conquer some part of it. And after Julius Caesar, the conquests continued and they went on further north. And then there was a wall that was built by, who was it? Was it Hadrian? Was it somebody else? I'm not sure who it was, but one of the Roman emperors built a wall between his dominion in present day UK and Scotland. So I believe that it was a frontier too far. There was nothing to be gained by conquering that land. It was too cold, too far away. Not much grew there. The Romans essentially wanted nice, fertile lands for their soldiers, for their people to settle in, places, lands where you had lots of resources, whether it is gold, whether it is something else, whether it's some metals, whether it is good farmland, whatever. So that's the kind of territory they wanted. Maybe Scotland was just too hilly. If you look at the topology of Scotland, it's full of hills. Scotland is very hilly. They call it the Highlands of Scotland, right? So this is the satellite imagery. As you can see, it's a very, very hilly region. It's not fertile farmland. It's not a great place to live in, unless you're a Scotsman or Scotswoman. Then it's great for you. And if you, unless you're a Highlander and that sort of thing. And maybe Ireland was just too far away. They would have to cross the Irish Sea and go all the way there. And what would they get there? More wild people, more Celtic tribes, and so on. So maybe that's why it was just too far and too much trouble. So most likely that's why they did not go that far. They had, they had other fish to fry. They had the whole of Europe to conquer. They conquered much of northern Africa. They conquered Hispania, Iberia, Spain, and all the way to present day Turkey, the eastern Mediterranean, parts of Arabia as well, and so on. So they conquered a huge amount of territory. Maybe this particular part of the world was just too far and maybe not worth the trouble. So most likely that's why they did not go there, because it was just not worth the trouble.